just hard to get your head around what's just happened. I mean, a young man in his prime, just taken away like that, so suddenly. And a guy, you know, from a rugby perspective, from the rugby community, the rugby family in Ireland, somebody who was basically part of the fabric of Irish rugby all through his life, and you know, everybody looking to see Anthony, you know, spend the rest of his life involved in rugby, and just a fantastic guy, and just taken away so suddenly. It's hard to process, Sean.
Eddie, he was very much one of those old school players in the modern game. For the listeners who haven't come across him or haven't heard about him, describe what kind of a character he was.
I suppose the best way to describe him was a little bit, he looked like an old school player. He wasn't your standard athletic number 8 that we're used to seeing nowadays in the game. He was physically relatively average, but what he compensated for that in so many ways. He had a fantastic skill set. He's a very skillful footballer. But for me, somebody who was fortunate enough to coach him, he had an incredible rugby brain. And what I mean by that is it's not just the decision making on the field, that when to run and when to pass. He always understood that. But his understanding of the dynamics of the game, when the team needed to hold on to the ball, when the team needed to kick the ball, when the team needed to get out of their own territory, when it was important to score, that overarching dynamics that makes the game so tactically important. He understood that on the field, and he was a great leader as well. He brought great leadership. Even the teams he didn't captain, he was almost a senior player all the time, and he was great around younger players. But he also had this sense of what was important in a game of rugby. But I go under your own post after conceding a sifting try, or you were at a 1 point lead with 10 minutes of the clock, and you were playing into the wind and rain. He always knew what was needed. So as a coach, when you had someone like Anthony on the field, you were comfortable that this guy was going to manage the situation. And that was probably his greatest attribute. It wasn't his athleticism, it was his rugby brain. And for that reason, it's absolutely no surprise that when he retired, he moved immediately into coaching. He ticked all the boxes as a rugby coach, and that he understood the game so well. And you know, his coaching career has been so short. It's just very, very sad. He's a guy who you would have thought would have come through at some point in his career to coach Ireland, having played for Ireland over 60 times, that he would go on to coach Ireland. So it's for that reason, you know, it's a massive, massive loss to rugby. It's a huge loss to Munster, and obviously, you know, our heart goes out to his family. I know his dad well. I've actually played with his dad. His dad played for Munster around the same time as myself. And Anthony's dad, Brendan, plays for the Munster team, the beat All Blacks. So there are families that are steeped in the rugby tradition of Ireland and Munster, and you know, it's just a terrible shock for everybody. But our heart has to go to his family, and his wife and kids. It's just gut-wrenching to hear this news.